Hello everyone and welcome to a new Let's Play of Victoria 2, where I'll be playing as Kraków, trying to recreate Poland-Lithuania. In order to do that, we need to get all the territory that they historically had according to the game. So that's territory from both Prussia, Russia, and Austria. That's going to be a pretty big challenge, but I do think it's going to be interesting. I just felt like doing something different for a bit, and that is exactly what this is. So let's get started. I do generally like to do some weird things in Victoria 2, and this is exactly it. So I definitely want to get an alliance with Austria while I get them to help me take some territory. Yeah, I need constant pampering from some other major powers, and Austria in this case is going to be, it's going to be the first one to help me here. 6 is not that bad, but I have to say that definitely could have been better. It's just generally when going for protectorates, etc., I do hope to get the best. Okay, there we go. Tunis is just pretty much always in the most disastrous of situations. Yep, they honored it. Great. Let's wait until I get my Diplo point. I'll have to wait quite a bit for the Diplo point, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm looking to grab more cash so that I can get a port going. Let's demand that concession, and hope that we don't incur too much of a penalty this time, although things do seem to be going marginally well at that. What I often do is I actually slow down the time because for some reason I expect that to help, which is obviously a big fat lie. Getting to 8.56. It's not really the best, but we'll have to make do. Anyway, I'm just looking to acquire some colonies at the start. That's just you do have to be careful that the Spanish aren't going to be weird about this. They aren't. I generally like to go for Taza. Okay. And the last one that I will look for once I get my Diplo point is Egypt, but I'll wait a bit on that as well. Well, I don't have the Diplo point currently, so it's not as if I can get these guys to help out there. Now, as Kraków, I do want to try and get to major power status also marginally quickly. I actually don't want to get it too fast, because then I will no longer have the protection of some of the major powers, and they're actually quite likely just to go and attack me. Although, on the other hand, being in another country's sphere can also be pretty troublesome. So this war is almost over. It's already pretty good. And then afterwards, quite likely the Austrians will actually help me as well. There. Please don't get above 10. Ooh, that's amazing. Okay, so yeah, there we are. I can immediately not build a port because I don't have the money. Oh well. 3 infamy, well, that's marginal. Not really a whole lot there. We'll just have to wait this out. I'm actually quite surprised that Spain isn't actually going after Morocco yet. That's something they tend to do. Did I already get this? No. Okay. There we are. Yeah. Let's go for Sinai. Yeah, they honored. Perfect. Like the Portuguese do seem to be doing some weird stuff. Are they actually at war? No, they're not. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Excellent, excellent. I don't expect myself to be becoming a great power that quickly, but as long as I can do these early, I will. They'll give me the necessary prestige to really climb the ranks at start. And if I can become a secondary power already relatively early on, I would certainly go and grab that opportunity, really. I don't really see why this is going to be a big deal. Now, the good thing as well about all these wars is that Austria will become weaker as well. There are two territories that I need to take from them. West Galicia and East Galicia. And I need to be powerful enough, or have powerful enough buddies, like either Prussia or Russia, that they can help me out. Now, we'll have to see. I actually would rather not have Prussia form the North German Federation, because I need territories from them, but in terms of that, there's just not a lot we can do. I guess they're also at war with the Ottomans. Yeah, it's a bit sad for them, but they're just always going to get crushed. Sure. Being liberal is that's totally fine. Now, okay, we got Tasa. That's great. Now, I actually want to go and become buddies with Russia for the most part here, because I want them to eventually help me. Of course. Once I get out of Austria's graces and they've outlived their usefulness, that is the time when I want to switch over to Russia. If I don't become a major or a great power, I also cannot... oh wow, that's super fast. Holy smackaroni. They kicked Austria out, huh? That is super interesting. Huh. Well, let's remove that alliance with Austria. The good thing about not owning any territory here now is that I can pretty much expect them to not attack me, because what's Austria gonna do? They're gonna use a conquest casus belli on me. That's just not gonna happen. Bye. Okay. Let's see if Russia wants to be my pal. I would sincerely like that. They seem like they're not gonna accept, so I would have to buddy up with them at that point either way. And I got what I wanted from Austria. Now, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's just take a look here. So it would be a bit disappointing if Austria get me back into their sphere, but obviously there's not a whole lot I can do against that. Yeah, it seems like Russians are now taking their sweet time. Alliance, they would not accept. Why not? Political considerations, infamy. Too many alliances. But that's gonna be you, because I don't have any. It does mean, however, that I'll just continue to increase relations. Yeah, based on population gives me most immigrant attraction, which is quite definitely what I want. I want more and more people in Kraków. Okay. I can pretty much do that only once more. If I get good relations with them, it also means that they can actually get... what? Let's see. I don't want them to gain militancy. Or have them become more in favor of low subsidies. Let's just give them consciousness. That probably barely matters. And let's become more liberal. Yeah. Becoming more conscious is fine. This is also weird. It's like, why do they suddenly stop? I do want to become more pro-military. Anyway, I'm just surprised that the Russians would suddenly, you know, stop influencing me out of nowhere. It's just kind of weird. One other thing that I could try to do. Russia's actually way more likely to help me. Maybe I should suck up to them. That actually might be better if I could get Prussia to help me out. Yeah. Let's see, because indeed they are much closer to forming an alliance with them. It's like minus 27. So that'll probably be a lot easier, although... let's see, I want limited citizenship. Oh, not full citizenship, wow. That's actually quite silly. Oh man, cholera outbreak. This is bad. 241. Usually that kind of stuff is really bad. Because indeed you can see my population actually declining now, so that really sucks. Everybody dead. Either way, let's start expanding on that naval base. We're still number 32 only because we haven't gotten much of that prestige yet. Maybe with realism that will actually help out a little bit. Let's see. Minus 22 now. So I still have a ways to go. Yeah, if there's militancy, I generally want to get rid of it because I don't want any rebels. If I were to get any rebels, I'd be in serious trouble. Yeah, Prussia, I want you to be my buddy, especially in helping attack other countries. That's basically all we're doing this for. Let's actually get free press here. That has to be useful as well. I just want to be kind and nice to everybody. Now, when it comes to this stuff, this will probably give me a lot if I actually get to do one of them. It's actually unbelievable that other countries are as fast in, if not faster, in actually getting these. If you're having some bad luck, it will take a long time, and I get barely any prestige anyway at that point. That kind of sucks, and I'm not going to get any prestige from factories and the military power. That's for sure. So I really need to get it from prestige at this point. Yeah, Prussia. How are we actually doing on this? So friendly. Sure. Minus 12. So we'll get there. It just takes a bit of time. It's not as if at that point I can ask them to attack the Russians there. Yep. We do seem to have some pretty nasty diseases constantly, so we're not doing super great there either, but hey, there's nothing we can do. We'll lose money, we'll lose people, we lose everything, but overall, I'm not really complaining. It's interesting, the trade war with Ethiopia. They often indeed go for Eritrea. They have claims on that. 45, huh? Yeah. There we go. Let's pause and let's work for proportional representment. It doesn't actually give me additional immigration, but okay. At the same time, huh? That's pretty impressive. Wonder even now whether they would actually... Yeah, they wouldn't accept. Why not? I can get it lower through the infamy government type, huh? Well, that means that I also have to increase it with Russia. Would they form an alliance? They would definitely not accept. They're a lot lower. Maybe Prussia will get it by itself. That would also be fine. They're not likely to do it that quickly, but who knows? If I can get that infamy lower, it's already pretty low. We'll have to continue just burning it off either way. Yeah. Let's go. I definitely want those research points, and we'll get a little bit of those through this way, so that always helps. I do want to get through the political thought tree after that, because I need to get to nationalism and imperialism. Not that we can get there below before 1850, so I might just well do this now. Nothing really to worry about besides this is, yeah. Good enough, game. Good enough. So... Seems like they can't really get the upper hand there. Unsurprisingly. Let's see. I can either do all allowed, that gives us higher social reform desire. That's probably a good idea. I really do want to get those social reforms through as well, especially in terms of literacy, which we're doing actually quite well at. It's not as if we're doing poorly at that. Let's see, though. No. Just keeping it up. No. Okay, let's increase relations with France then. France is also going to be quite important in that regard, so definitely looking forward to that as well. Okay, this is starting to look pretty good in terms of research points too. Lose money, lose militancy. Yeah, I can lose 100. That's okay. I'll probably have to work less on this. I don't really care about military spending that much anyway. As long as I can keep my education spending up, I'll be fine. I really don't care that much about cash at this point. I'm just... What I am surprised is that they still don't... It's still -6. Infamy is still -10. I wonder at what point they will consider that to be low enough. Maybe below 5. So I'd have to wait at least another year before Germany might actually, or it's actually Prussia. Prussia might actually help me out there. The thing that I'm a little bit disappointed about is the fact that, yeah, these are already so low now that generally it's not going to help me that much, except realist music. Yeah. Okay. Let's pause and go for secret ballots. That gives me at least more immigrant attraction as well. That really doesn't get me up on points that much, but oh well. Okay, we're at 4.5, Germany. What is your problem? This is almost as low infamy as you can get, but oh well. Fine, fine. Yeah, sure. That's okay. So let's get that out there. It's looking great. I also want the colonial migration, if it actually even helps at all. I actually really don't know, since I don't have any port. I'm quite sure that if I did have ports, it would have been very likely to actually help. But now, I'm actually not so sure. But I'll still get it for the additional research points that I get, because it does actually help in that regard. It's funny that they... Yeah, clergyman is like that. I do want moralism. Either way, but I want those clergymen up to 4%, and we're at 1.69. I don't need a casus belli in Portugal. And I want free trade. -7 now. The weird thing is, though, that this also kind of means that even if I have 0 infamy, they would not be too excited. Oof. That's pretty harsh. But I am actually quite surprised that none of these other countries are even looking to get me in their sphere. Yeah, even Austria would not accept at this point. Most would go for Catholic, alright. We're actually number 18, so in that regard it's actually going pretty well. I do think that I'm likely to be able to support at least some army currently. It's not much, but let's do it. And it might actually help you. I know it won't help in terms of getting an ally. That's surely not the case, but it might actually help me to 1 military power. Okay, so we got all of those. Great. Shared prestige plus 10. Yeah, now we're secondary. Excellent. What do you think about that? No? What you? No. They're still not particularly interested. I kind of hope that that would at least help. But we will at least now get a little bit of prestige every single month as well for being a secondary power. So over time that will also help me out for a little bit at least. Let's just allow this to build up a little bit, just in case I might need those diplo points at some point. So just burning this off. And since I don't have any alliances, it's not as if I can really do a whole lot besides that. I mean, if I had, say, Austria, then yeah, I guess I could. But they'll probably very quickly... no. Yeah. Okay. Definitely want to look out for those poor strata. That's, I guess, one of the more important things here. Yeah, really thinking about how I'm going to deal with the fact that I don't have any alliances now. I mean, infamy is -4. At this point now, they wouldn't actually do it. Regardless. I wonder what that is now, though. Army strength -10. Well, also going to build a navy. Although I don't think... I don't actually think that that necessarily helps there. Yeah, we're still good though on this. It's not as if I can do anything there. This is also, it costs a lot of money. So let's actually get more money with stock exchange. So I'll probably be looking at both stock exchange and ad hoc money bill printing at the very least before I continue with the other tech tree. Because I just really need that money even to build those ships. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now that we have an alliance with them, that is looking super sweet. No. So... It means I'm gonna start decreasing relations with a country like Austria. And probably with Russia too. For the moment, because if I can get some of these territories, then that'll be great. So I really need them to help out. 130. I don't even mind paying the infamy for it, as long as I can get more territory here. That'll be excellent. Wonder if I can get this to 2. Yeah. Okay. That means that I can start justifying war, and hopefully I can get Germany to help out. They'd probably not be so inclined to help out against Russia, but maybe. I will have to see, but I'll probably be able to at least get Russia to work on Austria here. I think they would. They don't really have any noteworthy alliances besides, so yeah, they'd probably be fine. Either way, I'm gonna wrap things up. I'm gonna wrap things up for the first episode. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. See you then. Bye bye.